Hey guys, this is Alik from NatureWithAlik, and welcome to my world of nature. So this is the date, this is the time when we all lovers of dragon fruit starting the season. It's May 21st, 2025, and season of pollination has begun. That's what drives us get up from the bed, from the chairs, from the sofa, from good evening entertainment, and come all over to marry our queen of the night. Look how beautiful it is, how pretty is the flower, the fragrance around, the peaceful night, stars, and it's very quiet, and the flower just opened probably an hour ago. It's 10:30 p.m. right now, and I'm so excited and I'm so happy. I've been waiting for this time for at least since last flower I've seen, like 3, 4, 5 months ago, and the season has begun for the next 6 months. We're gonna be getting up middle of the night and come over here and pollinate the flowers and enjoy this excitement moment. I'm just gonna give you a little bit tour about the flower and how to pollinate and what exactly this process does. Okay, so this is the sugar dragon. This is the plant that I recommend to all of the dragon fruit collectors to have it as the starter plant for your dragon fruit orchard, because this plant has so many flowers and so many flower buds throughout the year that it's enough to pollinate all your orchard. And basically it has lots of pollen. The sugar dragon considered as universal pollinator, and every other flower of different species of dragon fruit will accept this pollen and will set the fruit. Okay, so here we go. So let's just talk a little bit about the structure of the flowers. So there is the petals, there is outer petals, and this interior petals is the white color. So how did I know that this flower is going to open tonight? Probably like after 3 o'clock, even a little bit earlier. I've seen this flower, one of 3 on this set, it start bubbling, and I see behind the orange petals, I've seen already start to break the white petals of the flower. Little bit lines of the white, that's the sign that your flower will open that night. Okay, this is very important part. So when you come to pollinate the flower at night time, definitely enjoy, make photos, and this is very, very excitement time. So interior part of the flower, so this is the stigma, this is the female part. Okay, so that's the stigma. We see like a Buddha hand little. Okay, it has a tiny hole inside. Okay, it's a tube. So basically what it pollinates, when the pollen from this enters, you can see inside, so there is hundreds and hundreds of enters with the end and have pollen. I'm just going to touch a little bit on the side so you can see white particles. See the white particles? That's the pollen. That's the magic part of the flower. So this white particle should go inside the flower. I'm gonna just shake a little bit. Okay, shake a little bit, and it's enough couple particles to go through the tube, and it's going through the tube all the way to the ovary of the flower, and that's where this set the fruit. Okay, it depends on each variety, between 30 to 40 days that your flower will set the fruit, and you can harvest the fruit 35, 45 days, depends on variety. Okay, so here we go. I use simple makeup brush, tiny makeup brush, and I go overnight. If you don't have so many flowers and you just need to collect the pollen for multiple flowers, just get simple sandwich bag like this, and you just carefully wait until like after 9-10 o'clock, and you can shake the extra pollen to the bag, and those particles will stay in the bag, and you can freeze this one for a while, and or you can just go and use this bag and touch other flowers to cross-pollinate in order to make successful pollination to other flowers. Some of the flowers will not accept their own pollen, considered self-sterile, and you have to cross-pollinate with other pollen of different species. Like, for example, sugar dragon will pollinate my favorite Laverne red variety, which is self-sterile, and it needs pollen from another flower. Okay, that's very important for me to have multiple sugar dragon plants throughout the orchard, so they can handle enough pollen to pollinate 30% of Laverne varieties in my orchard, which gives you 3-pound fruit. You'll see it in one of my videos. Okay, so basically, if you're dealing with more commercial type, you definitely need some power tools. It's different, starting with the small keyboard vacuum. Just simple keyboard vacuum with a nice nose that it could suck all the pollen from the flowers that we have in the orchard. Sometimes I go around and I have between like 200 to 300 flowers overnight, and just press the button over here. You can definitely charge it, and then just go inside and then collect the pollen from all the anthers over here. And from the petals around, just make sure. I'm not aware what exactly the flower did open, but be aware that the bees will come and actually take the pollen from your flower. As soon as they see a little tiny the hole that opening to the flower, they'll definitely attack, because the fragrance of the flower will attract them a lot. So, and then basically just this is the vacuum cover. You carefully open it. Okay, put the motor side aside, and you just see like little pollen. Sometimes you can see the pollen on this filter, or sometimes it just collects here inside the container. So this is the yellow part. See, that's the pollen. So I'm gonna collect this pollen, and I'm gonna put it in the bag, and I'll mark the date. Okay, just gonna show you how much I collected. And believe me, there is so much more when the flowers, probably the bees already took some amount of pollen, but definitely this is going to be good enough. Just a little couple particles of the pollen is good enough to pollinate multiple flowers. So this is very excitement moment for me. I set an alarm, and every night when I see the flowers going to be open that night, I am so happy to come over and share this moment with you as well in the video. And I'll definitely gonna send you pictures. Like morning flower will stay until probably 10-11 o'clock in the morning. You can still cross-pollinate with some other flowers, or the nature will pollinate. In the wild, those flowers are pollinated by wind, by insects, by night moth that's flying around and doing their job as well. So bees will do pollination, but they definitely will take the pollen away from your flowers. Okay, so wish you all the best. So happy to spend a good time with you and just share with you the beauty of the nature and the wow excitement effect of a night that I'm just so happy, and I'm gonna be sleeping so good after this with the image of this beautiful queen of the night that we just married tonight. And there is so many. I look at the flower buds around, and there is at least a dozen of flowers that appear during this wave of the flowers, and then another month it's going to be another wave and another wave. So you can have from 3 to 5 waves of the flowers on your plant, and you can harvest the fruit all the way to the end of the year. Wish you all the best. Alik, Nature with Alik, 323-547-1273. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.